I have this weird thing, and it is not a statement on anyone else. It is just something that I have learned over the years, that I won't go to the front of the catering line. I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's something in me, because I saw one old timer, amazing, just like phenomenal actor, when they were like, we're going to get you to the front of the line. And he went, these people work harder than I do.
Yeah.
I'll be fine, because you guys take care of me all day. Who takes care of them? And I was like, oh, fuck. And I never did it again. And it makes people uncomfortable, because they're like,
it does.
You know, because the PA is like, oh God, but it's my job to make you do that. And like,
yeah, I've done that too. And they're standing there going, well, and you've now left them in the middle. Yeah. And you're doing this almost like, it's so dumb. It feels like we're doing this huge civil rights thing. Like, you know, we will not go to the back of the bus. And it's just like this thing where we stand there, you know, with all our privilege, and we're in costume and we're in the line. We're like, no, we're with you. While the PAs are like, no, honestly, we need to get you out of here, because you also have to have after lunch touches. And we're like, no. And I get the sentiment, because I literally did that my first day on Carrie.
Yeah.
And poor Sherry was stuck doing and then watching like all the rest of the cast jump. I was like, and I remember someone on iZombie told me this, which was, I was making them look bad. And it was a really interesting thing, because one of my co-stars was like, I don't have time.
Yeah.
Because we've got a fitting and this, and I can't wait. And then when you go, no, I now look bad, but it's my job. And so I got stuck with like, what do I do? Is this show, like, because I am technically going, I don't need to skip the line. It's the same thing with, you know, breakfast. Yeah. That same thing happened on my first show on iZombie. Every morning, our AD would be like, our Tad would be like, hey, can I get you breakfast? No, come on. I'll get my own breakfast. You put your feet up. I'm privileged. And then it took a few months. And I remember one of my co-stars being like, every time I say yes, she gets annoyed because you don't. Why do you do it? And why can't he? And he was like, you're breaking it. We're supposed, like, he goes, we eat our breakfast in our makeup trailers because we're in the works. And he goes, I get that you're trying to be nice, but you're also making us look bad. So I kind of got stuck with this like dilemma.
Yeah, no, look, I completely get it. I do. It's strange. And I always say to him, am I up right after lunch? And if they say no, then I'm like, then I'm good. This episode is brought to you by Masterclass. I have been leaning into learning again because between acting, this podcast, and parenting, it is easy to feel like there is no time for me. And I started watching Masterclass in the mornings, just one lesson at a time. And it has actually changed the way that I approach my work and my day. Because let's be honest, as a parent, I'm terrified I'm going to screw up my kids. I mean, I know that I probably will, and probably not in the ways that I think that I will. But one of the things that I love right now is there is the science of parenting right now. And the first episode is called Your Burnout is Real. It talks about how we are all burned out, and for good reason, because the expectations have never been higher. I mean, we are literally raising little tiny humans, and it is so easy to feel lost. One thing that always helps me are the amazing mentors. Like, I have learned so much from Amy Poehler with Improv in Daily Life, and there is Mindy Kaling's class right now, Developing a Singular Voice, is wonderful. With Masterclass, you can learn from the best to become your best. For as little as $10 a month, billed annually, you get unlimited access to over 200 classes taught by world-class actors, writers, leaders, chefs, more. I mean, honestly, there's not much that you could come up with that isn't on Masterclass. The lessons are bite-sized and easy to fit into even the busiest schedule. So I brought up Amy Poehler. For me, I loved the class on improv. It reminded me just how playful and how powerful play is and spontaneity in life. I mean, these are things that we can actually take into our parenting, right? Right now, our listeners get an additional 15% off any annual membership at masterclass.com/Katie. That's 15% off at masterclass.com/Katie. Masterclass.com/Katie. They're going to ask you where you heard. You tell them that the Sackhoff Show sent you, because if you want to support the show, you might as well learn something at the same time. Enjoy Masterclass.
Yeah.
And I'm good. And I usually stand there and I'll talk to the crew, and because Carrie's a different beast as well. Like there are days where there was like a day the line was like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
It was a long line.
Yeah. It's a big team.
And that day I was like, should have fucking cut.
The thing is, it's the sentiment. And I think the actor that said that to you, I think the sentiment is absolutely correct, because that's how we should feel. And it is, we are a team. And like, we should, I think when we start to believe our own hype and stuff or expect, but like, even if we do have someone jump us to the top, I don't know. There's an energy between part of the system. You know why? You know that we have less lunchtime. You know that we're going to get knocked 15 minutes early because of after lunch touches, depending on what we're doing.
Yeah.
Get remiked. You know it's all happening.
Of course. But I also think that it's up to me to sort of assess that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Like,
there's a time and a place.
I think so too. Because it is a little strange. Like, and I also like feel really strange when I cut in front and I'm like not one of the leads of the show.
Yeah, that's the other one.
You know, when I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm
like
good
when you're guesting, when you're doing a guest spot and you fucking cut the line. No. Yeah, I remember someone saying like, it was Hamish Linklater. And this is bad because I'd been working for enough time by then. But I heard Hamish telling one of the young'uns on Midnight Mass, what do you put your clothes back on the hanger and in the wardrobe? And I remember in my brain hearing that going and replying, because I wasn't either. And I'm like, way older than the kids. And I was like, but I watched them tear them down and carry it out in a bundle, because they're going straight into the wash.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, it's a sign of respect. It doesn't matter. And so he was talking to a kid, and I was like, oh shit. Because I'm stripping off, the fucking socks are flying off, whatever. I might grab it all and just put it in like a stupid heap on the couch thing. And since I heard him tell that kid in the green room that time, now it is, I fold the trousers, I put them on the little hooks, I put it there, I take each sock and I do it, I neatly set it and I leave. Yeah. Because it's because, we
do the same thing.
Yeah, you have to. It's just a sign of respect. And
we do the same thing.